So trichology, you know what? It's so funny when I was thinking about what to do in 2024. Will there really be a difference? I did notice that I kind of slacked off as far as, hey, how are you? I did kind of slack off as far as like teaching the classes and just really just helping those new and improving trichologists the way I did before. I don't know if I was distracted, if I had things going on, or if I felt like the people that I was talking to had grown. And so there's always new people coming into trichology. And I want to make sure that we have some of the best trichologists out there. And so how do I do that? I do that by helping to share strategy. A lot of times we'll go to classes and we'll go to school and, they'll give us sometimes a few techniques for certain things, but they don't give us strategy that works specifically for our businesses as far as our individual practices are concerned. And so what I do is I create a system that you can plug in your own information and it works for you no matter what, because it's your information. I just give that whole strategy. And so let's talk about it. So number one, just to get this out the way, and then I'll just loop back around for this with this at the end. Blood works, reading your blood work. The blood works reading class is going to be given in January. And that is going to be on, let me get the date. The blood works class, hey, is going to be given this month on January 29th. January 29th, you can get the blood works reading class. So if you are a trichologist and you still are not reading blood work, if you're still not able to give your clients what they need as far as where they're deficient, the different things that we need to look at in blood as far as nutrition, all that stuff, then you need to join me for the Bloodworks Masterclass, the Bloodworks Reading Masterclass. So that's going to be really big. The next class that is also available this coming month in January is Plan to Succeed. Plan to Succeed is a really good class because it is going to help you to create your treatment plans, look at your protocols and different things like that. And so let me see, I think I had like a quick little description, structure, treatment plan structure, how to develop your treatment plan from the point of consultation to your pricing, foolproof formula to structuring your plan every single time. I know when I first started teaching people how to do treatment plans and different things like that, it was kind of crazy because you already know when you're doing a treatment plan, you want to write all this stuff to try to convince people, please come to me. I'm going to do this for you and that for you and all that other stuff. I'm going to show you how to literally nip that in the bud, give them exactly what they need, and you don't have to give a step by step. And so that's going to be really good. I'm going to show you how to customize your own general protocols because that's really important. There are some things that don't need a full treatment plan, but you do need a protocol. Now, what does that look like? Okay, so you got to first know what a treatment plan is. And for me, my definition for what I came up with is that a treatment plan is a series of protocols strung together to get the client from point A to point B or from point A to point Z. So there may be different issues that you're seeing that the client may have. And if they have these different issues, you have to be able to see which ones can I knock out together, which one is the most important to do first, all of those things. So we'll be learning that in Plan to Succeed. Also, duration and severity rule that I came up with, and establishing your pricing structure for your new income as a trichologist. That's really, really big. The next class, I think that's going to be on, let me see, did I have the calendar? So Plan to Succeed is going to be on the 28th. So Blood Works, let me write this down before I forget. Blood Works is on the 29th. Plan to Succeed is on the 22nd. And Let me see what's next. Blood works in the Trichology Plus, which is customizing your practice. That is like full strategy. That's full strategy. So if you're like, I need to know what to do, how to do it, what do I want my trichology practice to look like? I'm doing that on my birthday. That is January 15th. I'm doing that on my birthday, January 15th, and it's $297. And so Plans to Succeed is $297. Bloodworks Masterclass is $997. All are going to be with Afterpay, so you can use Afterpay. And so that's going to be the 15th. So my birthday, January 15th, you'll be joining me if you want to for our Customizing Your Practice Trichology 911. So that is going to be strategy, full strategy. Hey, how you doing? Full strategy. How to price what your stuff looks like. What is your thing going to be? That's going to be the big thing. So that's Trichology 911 Plus, which is customizing your practice on January 15th, my birthday. Okay, Plan to Succeed. That is going to be you figuring out how to, I'm teaching you how to develop your treatment plans from the time of consultation all the way to your pricing. What's proper for your pricing, how to determine what belongs in a phase, looking at your duration and your severity, all of those things. And that is going to be on the 22nd. And then on January 29th, I will see you at the Blood Works Reading Masterclass. So if you are not reading blood work and you're like, okay, how do I do this? How do I set myself apart from other trichologists? This is going to be the class for you. Why? Because a lot of people are so surface. We're so surface when it comes to trichology that we're just kind of like, you come in, get a treatment, sit under this light, and oh, your hair is growing. But there is more to it than that. If you consider yourself a premier or premium trichologist in your area, then you need to know how to read blood work. And that is going to be the thing that's going to set you apart. So once again, really, really quick, January 15th, which is my birthday, join me for Trichology 911 Plus, which is customizing your practice. It's going to be all strategy. So however many people are in there, I'm giving you a strategy for your practice, what you're going to do, how you're going to present yourself, all that other stuff. The next one is January 22nd. That is Plans to Succeed. You're going to learn how to do all your treatment plans and all that stuff. And then Blood Works Reading Class. So you are reading the blood work. The client is submitting blood work. You're looking at it. Okay, you're deficient in this. This is where your nutrition is. And so we're going to do all of that. The next thing that we're going to be doing, what's next, what's new, all that other stuff, is we are going to be doing, I'm opening Trichology 911 membership group back up. So if you know anything about my membership groups, you get everything. We're going to be doing weekly group coaching. So if you have a question and you're like, I don't know what to do, this is the kind of clients I'm seeing, I'm frustrated, and I don't really have any support as far as trichology, then you want to be a part of my Trichology 911 membership group. It is opening back up. So there's weekly coaching, there's trichology systems, and also like application. So we are making sure that we are enacting our trichology systems. Do you have any systems? Do you work with systems? This is going to be a big thing. Another thing is going to be, of course, business strategies, because I'm all about business strategies. When you're in trichology, it's not like just running a salon. What other things are you offering? There are some things that you're offering on the salon side that you should be charging more for because they are a trichology asset. So all of those things will be covered in our membership group. Another thing, you'll be getting access to my video library. Some things are older, maybe about like 2 years older, but all of it's relevant. But you'll be able to go and visit the video library and cover a lot of different things, consultation questions. There is different things to look for. There are downloads that are going to be in the membership group, and that's really big. And another great thing that we are going to be doing is the Trichology Vision Mapping event. So I know you heard of vision boards. Well, I don't do vision boards for trichology. It is the Trichology Vision Mapping event. It is going to be via Zoom. It is only $97, and it is going to be taking place on Oh, it's on this Friday. Yikes. It's on this Friday, December 29th. I'm going to see you at 7 p.m. and we are going to do our vision mapping for Trichology. So if that is you, then you need to join me on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's $97, and we are doing the Trichology vision mapping event. What does that look like? Do you have a vision? I mean, down to like, what colors are you using? What are you saying? What does your Instagram look like? What does your website look like? What are you offering? Do you have some kind of a plan? What is going on? What is the overall, like, what do you want your Trichology practice to look like? And I'm doing something different. I'm actually using a different type of approach. We're not doing it for the full year. We're not doing it for the full year, but you got to join me on Friday, the 29th. That's this week, $97, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's going to literally show you how you're going to break this thing down. It's going to make your goals that much easier to attain. Your money is going to be that much more coming in because of these different strategies. But what we're going to be looking at is everything soup to nuts for your Trichology practice. We are going to map out our vision. We're going to map out our vision. It's going to be really, really good. So that's that on that. So remember, this Friday, the 29th, January 15th is the customizing your practice. And so if you join me for vision mapping and you want to get more out of that, then you'll join me on the 15th for customizing your practice, which is really giving you all the full detailed strategies for what you're trying to do in your practice as a trichologist. Next is going to be on the 22nd, Plan to Succeed. And then on the 29th of January is your Blood Works Masterclass, Blood Work Reading Masterclass. Don't forget, our membership group is now open. And so we'll get weekly group coaching. We'll get Trichology systems and application, business strategies, video library. Some stuff is like 2-3 years old, still amazing. And then we have like some new things, and then also downloads, different forms and stuff like that. So it's going to be really good. So I really want to know, what are you guys doing for your Trichology practice? Like, what's new? Like, what's next? What are we trying to do? Because the whole thing is, we have to make sure that we are relevant in Trichology. We want to make sure that there is Trichology relevance. Now, what does that look like? Remember, when you first began in Trichology, one of the most important things you had to do was to make a connection, but also to establish your relevance, right? By using Trichology for both yourself and for the people that you'll serve. How is it relevant for you? And how is it going to be relevant for the people that you serve? So first of all, what does it mean? You as a trichologist, you are the person that is going to have to determine what Trichology means to the demographic that you serve. So I remember when I started taking new clients in my office that I'm in now. And I had a young lady come into me, and she looked around the office and she was like, oh, wow, I went to somebody that said they was a trichologist and they didn't have all of this. And they were like, oh, they didn't do this and they didn't do that. And they didn't say this and they didn't explain that. And it was just so funny, because I had to understand at that point that we determine as trichologists what it means. We decide what it looks like, and we decide what we want that atmosphere to be in our clinics. Is it going to be something that feels like just like a little add-on where people just come and they get a little treatment, or you just throwing conditioner on their head and you're not telling them, the intricacies of, having a trichologist and different things like that? Those things are very important. One thing you want to look at is, and I have to do this on my client page, is making sure that people know, listen, you're going into a new year. You're also in winter. These are the things that you need. Start to make things a mainstay, that people every quarter start to come to you for their scalp checkups to make sure that their scalp is healthy, to make sure that they're getting certain treatments that will last them for I don't know, like a few weeks or for the quarter, or different things like that. Getting people on the Zyto scan so that we can see these are your stress levels, this is what's going on, this is why your hair is falling out, this is how we're going to grow your hair back. Making sure that they have the right supplements. No, you're not going to get hair, skin, and nail from Walmart, but I have some things that are specifically for you. Let's change your shampoo, let's change your conditioner, let's start to exfoliate your scalp, different things like that. Making sure that you are proactive and making sure that all of your clients are not hair loss clients as a trichologist, but that they're coming to you to make sure that you're taking care of the hair that they already have. So that's really important. The next thing you want to look at as far as relevance as a trichologist is how does it help? And that's you and the client. But how are you helping them? Because most people want to know what's in it for them as a trichologist. And we're going to get all of this in our membership group, right? I'm really going to dig into this. But how does it help the people that are coming to you? What is the benefit of having a trichologist? I might have a hairstylist, and then I might have a trichologist. I might have a trichologist who is also my hairstylist. But what if they love their stylist? You're not trying to take somebody's clients. You want to make sure that they have healthy hair, they have a healthy scalp, and different things like that. And if the stylist is not necessarily an expert in trichology, then you will have those people that you're sharing, and you're saying, okay, so let's do this. And then you start to build a relationship with other stylists to say, okay, well, Susan came in and she was complaining about this. Yeah, I noticed that she was doing this. Okay, well, this is what we're doing. I'm going to send her with this type of shampoo. Right? So those things are going to be really, really good for you, how it helps. You really want to look at what are the benefits that people are getting to from coming to you as a trichologist, because if you let it, right? If you let it happen, people will tell you, oh, that ain't nothing. I could just get a protein treatment, or I could just get, drink some more water or whatever like that. So you really want to look at the benefits and start to put out what are the benefits of having a trichologist. I'll give you some that I share, and maybe you'll share them with your clients and potential clients. One of the benefits of having me as a trichologist, or having you as a trichologist, is that when things happen, as far as like stressful events, people say, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have used this grease, I shouldn't have used this color, but we're able to look into it a little deeper and say, no, you're not getting enough sleep, or you are not, or you changed your diet, you were just sick, you had a high fever, those different things, so that we can stop alarm. We can say, okay, listen, don't panic, this is what this is, do this for the next 2 to 3 weeks, do this for the next 4 to 6 weeks, and you'll be fine. So that's a benefit, that you have someone to be able to check on your scalp. Looking at simple things, lifestyle, nutrition, all those different things are going to be something that you can help people to understand that you need, right? The next thing is, how can it be applied? Well, how can what be applied? Trichology. So you're looking at people that come to you and they're just used to, okay, hey, Quay, congratulations on a new baby. You're looking at people who are like, okay, what do I need a trichologist for? How can it be applied? Well, if you have clients that may have just had a baby and they're like, oh my God, my hair is falling out, I don't know what's going on. They'll hear a bunch of old wives say, oh, it's because you had a baby, child. You had a girl, she took away your beauty, or you had a boy, and this, that, and the other. And it might not be that. They might have to do some things to, maybe you have a machine that they could sit under. Maybe you need to do some exfoliation. There's been some changes in the hormones. They don't know what to do as far as, why is my hair falling out? Why are my edges thinning? Different things like that. So how can the information that you're sharing be applied, right? The next thing they want to know is or you want to share is there more to it? Is there more to trichology? There's more to trichology than just come sit under this laser or, oh girl, you got alopecia. Do you know what type of hair loss or alopecia the client has? Do you understand that they're under a doctor's care and they're taking different medications? How can you help to work with the doctor on your end so that the client has healthy hair and healthy scalp? So these questions are going to prove or disprove the need for you to share certain information, right? So when you're getting on live or you're making your posts, right? You want to make sure that you're covering certain things, right? What does it mean? The information that you're giving somebody, are they able to use it? How does it help them? How can it be applied? Are you able to give information that your clients, when they're done, they'll be able to use it, right? Like right now, I could say, okay, everybody that's watching me is not a trichologist, but you're noticing that your hair is breaking off, right? It could be the stress of the holiday. It could be the stress of, shopping and all that other stuff, not getting any sleep. But what if your pillow is cotton? And the cotton is causing the moisture to be sucked out of the hair, is causing dryness, right? And so therefore your hair is breaking. So let me let you know to change your pillowcase from cotton to satin. Right? That's going to be something big, right? So when I'm giving out information, I want to make sure that I'm giving it where the client can use it, the potential client, but I'm also giving out information that we may have forgotten about as trichologists. Listen, start selling satin pillowcases in your clinic. Okay, so let's do that. How does it help? We want to make sure that when we're putting that information out, it is helping our clients. How does it help? Also, how can it be applied? Once again, can it be applied? Is it something that they just hear and they can't do anything about? Or listen, all they have to do is slide by your clinic and grab such and such products. And when they grab those products, they'll be able to use them, right? And so that's really, really important. The next thing is there more to it? Right? Is there something else that can be applied to what you're giving the client? Meaning this, you could tell a client, okay, you can come to me and I'll give you this shampoo, but do you have a DIY plan that maybe they can follow while they're at home? Different things like that. And so I want you to think about your relevance in trichology is going to be very, very important, right? I don't want to hold you. So let me just give you this one more time. If you want to, I want you to, but join me on Friday at 7 p.m. It's only $97. It is our Trichology Vision Mapping event, and it is going to be on Zoom. It's going to be absolutely amazing. We're really going to be mapping out our vision. I'm going to show you a different way to approach. We're not doing the full year. We're going to do it in a different way that is going to help us to reach our goals faster and also to get more money, right? On January 15th, which is my birthday, I'll be doing Trichology 911 Plus, which is a class for customizing your practice. What things are you offering? What things are you offering that you shouldn't be offering? What things are you offering that you should boost up? How is that price looking for those things? And so you want to make sure you're doing that. Also on the 22nd is going to be Plan to Succeed. And so you're going to be learning how to really create those protocols and treatment plans. And then finally, our Bloodworks Masterclass is on the 29th. And so that's going to be really, really big. It is a masterclass. It is $997. That's $1,000, right? But with all the classes, it what is that called? Afterpay is available, so you can do that. But this Friday on the 29th, that's in 3 days at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is going to be our Trichology Vision Mapping event. I'm going to put the link up and put a little something together so that you'll know that that's there. And I will see you on Friday at 7 p.m. for that. All right. I hope I helped you think about your relevance, and I hope to see you. Oh, also don't forget that our Trichology 911 membership group is open and back up. We'll have weekly group coaching, trichology systems and application, business strategies, the video library, downloads, and all that other stuff. And if you're somebody that was a part of the membership before and you are returning, I have a special offer for you. Okay, so you'll be saving about like over $1,000. Okay, so I'll see you guys soon. Look out for everything. Don't forget to look out for the link for our vision mapping event this Friday. If you're a trichologist and you are really ready to really make your mark in trichology, this is going to be the event for you. All right, have a great day today. Happy hair growing.